The wait is finally over, and we are set for action. All signs point to this being one to remember.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension in the air backstage. We've got a real powder keg on our hands.
Well, I, for one, am eager to watch the fireworks, so let's light the fuse and brace for impact.
The Daredevil.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
A true daredevil in every sense of the word, Jeff Hardy is immune to fear.
Synonymous with tag team title reigns, a former United States champion, former world heavyweight champion. And what's amazing to think about, guys, is that the career of Jeff Hardy started at just the young age of 16 when he made his WWE debut.
Well, he can knock anyone off.
And his opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin!
Shelton Benjamin has done everything there is to do in WWE and around the globe, and continues to pad his incredible resume with great performances night after night.
Yeah, he's been a tag team champion, a United States champion. In fact, Shelton Benjamin is so tough, he once competed for 3 months with a torn rotator cuff because he just thought it was sore.
The always fearless Jeff Hardy has made a career of being a daredevil who has thrilled the WWE Universe for decades.
Hardy's in-ring daredevil style is more than a career choice, Michael. It's a life choice.
And with Jeff's success, it's proven to be a good choice. We'll see if he'll continue that in this one.
But he'll be in for a long night at the office facing Shelton Benjamin. Over the years, we've seen Shelton beat the unbeatable. Shelton's outfits may have changed, the hair might be gone, but the skills just as sharp as they've ever been.
Yeah, Shelton may not be as fast as he used to be, but he can still grapple with the best of them. That's why they call him the gold standard.
One strong attack after another.
Gourd Buster!
What a wrist clutch suplex.
He's absorbed some damage already. Benjamin is taking command of this one.
Hardy's wings are being clipped.
What are the keys to victory for Shelton Benjamin here tonight?
Well, Shelton really can do it all, but his power and technique have always been key. This guy trained with Brock Lesnar in college and was mentored by the Hall of Famer Kurt Angle earlier in his WWE career. That's where his bread's buttered.
handle slam.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Jeff is undergoing a thrashing.
Shelton Benjamin's power and technique on full display here.
Just incredible power.
Oh, check out this pop.
Shelton gets intercepted.
Jeff able to take a stand there.
But he still has more work to do to get this fully in his favor. And another counter.
Caught the leg. Oh, what a windmill kick.
Hardy averts the attack.
Exploder suplex.
So crisp from Benjamin.
Some things never change. Still looking like the... Shelton hits pay dirt. Hardy can't come back from that.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Shelton Benjamin.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Stand up and salute the commander.
Look at the size of Aziz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria. Weighing in at 350 pounds, Commander Aziz!
Whether with Apollo Crews or on his own, he has shown that he is always a dominating presence.
Yeah, amazing power, surprising agility. Commander Aziz has all the tools to hold court over the entire WWE.
Well, he's back and better than ever.
The driving force behind Nitro beating Raw during the infamous Monday Night Wars.
One of the most brilliant minds this industry has ever known.
And his opponent, representing the NWO, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 195 pounds, Eric Bischoff.
At one point was a fair and balanced executive and commentator.
Since joining the NWO, Eric Bischoff has done everything in his power to tip the scales in the favor of the NWO.
Has very underrated combat skills.
A black belt in karate, educated fists and feet.
Eric Bischoff has also managed to defeat many WCW superstars
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say Commander Aziz is one of the most ruthless superstars we've ever seen. He'd gladly rip his opponents apart if the rules allowed for it.
I completely agree. You look into Commander Aziz's eyes and you can tell he's as merciless as they come. I get scared just thinking about what he has planned for this match.
Whatever it is, I'm sure that plan ends with Aziz's competition broken and bruised in the middle of the ring.
He's got a pretty unexpected foe in Eric Bischoff, but something tells me this won't be a complete walk in the park.
Yeah, the last person who thought that was Mr. McMahon, and he paid the price for 83 weeks. Bischoff knows the business inside and out, which makes him very dangerous.
Body slam, and that's closer to what I expected. I don't know if Bischoff has a chance in this fight.
A brutal display of Commander Aziz's ruthlessness there.
Corey, is a match against Commander Aziz just a countdown to the Nigerian nail?
Not necessarily. I think Aziz can win this just on pure power, as long as he finds lots of chances to unleash any attacks. He might not even need his most devastating move. He's that powerful.
Power slam! Oh my God! Pendulum backbreaker!
Tick-tock.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Uh-oh! Look at this!
Uh-oh is right.
Fallaway slam!
Oh, vicious headbutt.
So ruthless.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
Wicked forearm!
Did you hear that thud? Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Oh, with authority!
What a merciless attack by Aziz, doing everything he can to. Commander wants to end this now.
The Nigerian nail!
It's all the Commanders for the taking.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Commander Aziz!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Here comes the Ace of Spain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, A-Kid!
A-Kid is well trained in grappling, striking, and high flying, and has already earned a great deal of success in NXT.
And but where are his parents at?
Leave him alone, Corey.
Who gave A-Kid a passport without adult supervision?
The hip-hop superstar back in the WWE.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 174 pounds, Machine Gun Kelly!
Countless music awards, ready to add a few WWE wins and maybe even championships.
Well, having a lot of fun on his way to the ring. The question is, can he keep up that excitement when the fight starts? Known extremely well in the hip-hop world, now adding some rock to the mix. I am excited about MGK.
Well, he's had his own share of rivalries in the hip-hop world, but let's see how MGK fares here in WWE.
And I never thought I'd say this, but we have award-winning artist Machine Gun Kelly ready to duke it out.
And don't purchase your tickets to Kelly's downfall just yet. He's scrappy, he's hungry, and as some of his rap beefs can attest, he has never backed down from a challenge.
True, but WWE is a horse of a different color, Corey. We'll see if MGK's got the goods.
And he's facing off against A-Kid, who seems to rise to every challenge put in front of him.
Oh, even I'll admit, Saxton, A-Kid has an it factor. He's got strong mat skills, an aerial arsenal, and strikes that'll chop down any opponent.
Belly to belly!
My goodness.
Judo throw into a DDT.
Corey, A-Kid has tremendous speed and agility, so how should his opponent approach this double threat?
Speed is absolutely A-Kid's biggest weapon. If you work over his limbs and slow him down, you've taken away half of his ability.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Ooh, man, backbreaker.
Uh-oh.
Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Oh, double knee arm breaker.
Corey, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Boom.
Ouch. And that failed to hit the mark.
And using the
Bottom rope moonsault.
Getting set up for something in the corner. And MGK had it scouted.
kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. He kicks out before the count starts.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
He's starting to struggle here.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Inverted senton. Ouch.
A-Kid lined up for a big maneuver. What's coming next?
Single leg drop kick.
That's going to keep Kelly down.
Cover. There's two. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, A-Kid!
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Beware the Phantom.
As if The Undertaker could somehow become more scary, the mask does just that.
I am not confident about the fate that awaits The Undertaker's opponent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley. Weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker!
Mask is a symbol. You can crush his skull, but you cannot extinguish the spirit of The Undertaker.
You think about when The Undertaker first appeared on the scene in WWE, defeated Hulk Hogan for the WWE Championship within a year of his debut, and has just grown even more dominant ever since.
Like something out of a horror movie, you simply cannot stop The Undertaker.
Well, his opponent better have a silver bullet, a steak, a cross, and some garlic if they want to survive this.
The Samoan Bulldozer, a truly ruthless competitor.
And his opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
We may be about to see a fight or a one-sided mauling. Umaga went undefeated in WWE for over a half a year.
Yeah, during that time, Umaga earned victories over the likes of Kane, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H.
Unmatched savagery inside the ring from bell to bell from Umaga.
Umaga is on a mission here tonight.
Complete obliteration of anyone else in the ring. Here in WWE, Umaga has earned the nickname the Samoan Bulldozer, an apt title for someone who decimates his opponents with seemingly unstoppable force.
I can't think of a better way to describe a competitor as powerful and ferocious as Umaga. When you see the Samoan Bulldozer rolling your way, you've got two options: run or be destroyed.
With his incredible strength, Umaga has been able to obliterate obstacles and clear himself a road to big success.
And across from him is The Undertaker, who has managed to endure and outlast multiple eras of WWE history.
Many of his greatest opponents have added their names to the Hall of Fame, but the last outlaw still roams WWE restless for battle, looking for fights and dealing out justice.
Backbreaker!
Around the neck.
Into the STO.
Throughout his time here in WWE, Undertaker has earned a reputation as a true in-ring pioneer. How do you strategize for an opponent who has seen and done it all in the ring?
Well, while it's true that Undertaker's incredible ring experience will serve him well in this matchup, he's also seen a lot of the same over the years. If you can come up with something truly fresh, you might catch Taker unprepared.
Oh, man, look at this power.
Scoop slam.
Leg drop across the throat. Ooh, sidewalk slam.
Military press.
Ooh.
I think we know exactly where the dead man is headed.
I bet he's going to the top rope, Byron. The old familiar sight. Even after all this time, the Phenom, the last outlaw, can still hold his own in the ring again. Taker has him up. Here we go. Rest in peace.
Is there any life left in Umaga?
For the win! 2! He kicked out at 2.
I can't believe that this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
Seeing a little bit of shock on The Undertaker's face. He's ended so many matches this way, but not this one. And he was ready for Undertaker. Ah, what a smack. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Oh, how'd he do that?
Did you hear that impact? Gets him with the counter. Quick thinking pays off.
Oof. Lands the haymaker.
Oh, no.
Draped across the top rope.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Looking for a high-risk move.
Up high. Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Took a gamble once.
Oh, what power. Rest in peace. Taker's about to end another fight. That's gotta be it.
2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
It's the Hart Foundation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 516 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Bret the Hitman Hart, the Hart Foundation.
A true Hall of Fame tag team when you look at Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Wow, feast your eyes.
A one-of-a-kind Croatian titan.
Ready to stomp out the opposition.
And their opponents first, from Tingsboro, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dominic Dijakovic.
Well, he endeared himself to the WWE Universe and his peers with classic NXT matches.
Dijakovic earned incredible respect through his hard work.
A remarkable blend of size and agility.
Yeah, he moves like a man half his size.
And Dijakovic can also take to the skies.
That makes him a rather intimidating opponent. This man is invincible.
Dragunov's a man who struggles to keep his rage in check. But when Dragunov loses it, let's be honest, it's a lot of fun to watch.
And from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
You are looking at one of the hardest hitting competitors in NXT history. A man who's ready to unleash fury on the entire WWE roster.
There is pure intensity in the eyes of Dragunov.
That's beyond intensity, Saxton. Those are the eyes of a man possessed.
Well, I, for one, cannot wait to see Dragunov compete here tonight.
And in this tag team bout, it's going to be Jim, the Anvil Neidhart, and Bret Hart. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Dominik Dijakovic and Ilya Dragunov.
We have to be expecting a frenetic pace in this matchup. These teams stop for nothing. They are all go from bell to bell. Oh. Thunderous clothesline. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And hurled away. God.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Hard impact on the back. What a boot.
Nice takedown.
Look at this.
Boom.
Nice. Fireman's carry.
Nice takedown. Look out!
Exploder suplex. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
And yeah, it's about time to heavily consider tagging in that partner into the German.
Neidhart retaliates.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
What a clothesline!
Good grief.
And that holds Dragunov back. Scoop slam. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
He's returning fire. And finds a counter. He's one step ahead there. Oh, had that well scouted.
Dragunov out of harm's way.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart has taken a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more he can take.
This is getting hard to watch, guys. We might need to stop this one.
Oh, he's got him up high. The fall-away slam.
What's AndreECWaifus preparing to do?
Oh, tossed aside.
Choke bomb! The power on display right now is ridiculous.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power!
I think you're right.
Just continuous domination being shown.
Uh-oh!
Sizing him up.
In trouble! Doesn't even see it coming.
Oh, the big boot!
Oh my gosh!
Hart just can't stop this attack.
Up across the shoulders.
Boom! Feast your eyes.
That's going to keep Anvil down.
Cover. He put him away. He picks up the win.
Here are your winners, Ilya Dragunov and AndreECWaifus.
Making their case for one of the best teams around with that win.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Tri-State Championship.
From dungeon to diva to an all-time great. Well, Natalya represents a dynasty of sports entertainment.
She mastered the sharpshooter in the Hart dungeon, and she's looking to unleash it tonight.
Natalya's got tremendous power and aggression.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
You can see here the confidence of a true champion.
Introducing the challenger, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya! And introducing the champion, from the other side of darkness, she is the Women's Tri-State Champion, Akira!
You win this title, you are a top name in this industry.
After plenty of hype and social media chatter, the bell has finally been rung on this championship match.
The time for talk is over. These superstars are ready to settle this and determine who gets to hold the title.
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
The arms trapped, just unloading knees to the body.
Savage knee to the face.
Mounted palm strikes. That'll turn your lights out. The challenger's looking shaken.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Corey, Natalya has been a fixture of this women's division for such a long time. There's so much tape on her that it has to make her somewhat easier to scout. Any idea what she can do to possibly shake her opponent up here?
Natalya is definitely a creature of habit, Cole, and you're absolutely right that affects how her opponents scout her. I know it's not in her nature, but the biggest thing she could do here is to shake things up. Come from a more spontaneous angle than she usually does.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Timely counter by Natalya.
Paying it back with their own counter.
Forearm smash.
Brutal.
Harlem sidekick.
Setting it up. Boom.
She returns the favor there.
Up and down. Brutal.
Looking for the victory.
And the pin is broken by the champion.
This match continues on.
And now she's given us all a chance to bask in her effervescence.
Ooh, refusing to let her get into her head.
Target is set on Natty. She's in peril.
Here we go. Kinshasa. The champ will stay champ.
Is it enough? The cover.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
The champion's shock is palpable.
The champ will have to dig deeper now.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver.
Cross body.
The challenger being outclassed here.
This is a very dangerous situation now. She's going up.
Top rope here. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this. Here we go. That's gotta be it.
2 count. And a kick out at 2.
That sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal.
Wait for it.
Kinshasa! The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night.
Shoulders down. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Tri-State Champion, Akira!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.